Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. It's just a quick update here because the market isn't really moving here today. Obviously, stock market is closed and we had unemployment data that came in basically as the market expected. So it's a little bit of a non-event. I would just like to introduce a micro or a small change on the micro count here on the micro side. For everybody who's new here, the next video will be a longer one. So I won't talk about, or I do not talk about all time frames in all videos because it would just be repetition. But the next one will be a longer one. So if you want to hang around on the channel and just wait for the next one to get a bit of a bigger picture, then feel free to do so. And don't forget to subscribe. But here the idea is still that we are in an uptrend. I would still be in favor of a breakout. Have to say it very clearly though that this is only be the case as long as we're holding 27,560. That would be a direct breakout pattern. If we drop below that level, and let me just move those waves across here, things have moved on a little bit since the last video. If we drop below that 27,560 level, it would hardly be bearish. We would then just simply drop into the next support range. And you can see how many waves I have to move here because time has just moved on. It just indicates how bullish this could become if we do the breakout from here due to all these degrees of waves. Yeah. However, I also have to, that's the other side. The longer it takes for markets to break out, the less likely it is that they will do it. So it's really taking long, and we just need to make the move. Now, it doesn't help that we're now basically heading into the weekend, and typically, you wouldn't expect massive movement on a Saturday. On Sunday maybe, but today again, unemployment data was a bit of a non-event day. It came in as expected, so not really an effect on crypto or the markets. But yeah, I would like to just highlight, as long as we're holding above the orange support area here, 27,560, a direct breakout is preferred. If we drop below that level, we are likely losing 1 degree of the waves, which means blue wave 2 is going to be reset. Then we can come down to 27,060. If we lose that as well, then we're losing another wave degree, but can reset from lower as long as we're holding 24,940 then. So, these are sort of, it would hardly be bearish because we're just dropping into higher degree support. Now, in this video, I just would like to zoom into the micro level. There's one small change I've made to the count. We talked about, obviously, this potential of a 1-2 setup where the price moved to the upside of the 3rd of April, rallied in 5 waves, is coming down in 3 waves. I've now made a change. This X wave, which I had here, I'm putting that here, which highlights the potential of a breakout to the downside. We already talked in the previous video about this possible triangle, and I think it makes sense to count it as an X wave triangle. A WXY pattern is a corrective structure, and the X wave consists of, triangle waves. So a triangle consists of 5 waves, A, B, C, D, E. It's a contracting Elliott Wave triangle. The top could be in, so be ready for another dump maybe, unless it can rally and break above 28,330, because then I think it will break up and invalidate the triangle, and that would then just be accumulation, and we are rallying in the direction of the expected wave pattern. But until then, I would expect that the X wave is going to lead to a Y wave to the downside, to lead to a lower wave 2, possibly around 27,560. Certainly something I'd be watching. And from there, we could then give it another go to the upside. So that's sort of, at the moment, my view. One more important point to mention is an Elliott Wave triangle. How do you measure targets? So that's the point where things, I think, could add up quite nicely. We might break briefly below the 78.6 Fib level, but if this really is an Elliott Wave triangle, target, you connect waves BD and EC, and you go all the way to the beginning of the triangle. You take a vertical line, you add it to the breakout wave, which is the E wave top in this case, and assuming E stays where it is, target would be 27,400. That would take it below the 78.6 Fib level. It would not invalidate the 1-2 setup, but it would make it less likely. So let's see. I mean, I'm watching on the way down the 27,560 level, plus here the triangle target, 27,400 basically. It wouldn't invalidate it, but time will tell. But these are the targets. And if a triangle really breaks, and it will break if you go below the D wave low at 27,800, it normally happens quickly. Okay, so just be prepared for that. Until then, yeah, I mean, ideally, eventually it will go up. So that's still the expectation here, right? But short term, it looks like downtrend will continue if this wave count is correct. But I'm very open to continuation to the upside directly because we've already reached the trend reversal area. Hope that makes sense. Okay, that's my update about Bitcoin. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure you follow us on Instagram and Twitter. There's additional content there every day. And if you're interested to learn more about Elliott Wave and technical analysis, then check out our trading course that you can find on morecryptoonline.com. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.